Let us journey for a moment to a place of quiet beauty. We are traveling to a corner of the world known as Liuyang County, nestled within the heart of China's Hunan province. It is not a place of grand, imposing monuments, but rather one of subtle, gentle charm. Here the land speaks in a soft voice, a language understood through the slow drift of clouds and the patient flow of water. From high above we can see it all unfold, a living map of nature and human life existing in a delicate, unhurried harmony. It is a landscape that invites you to simply breathe, to let go of the noise of the everyday and find a moment of stillness. This corner of the earth holds a quiet magic. As we float above it, suspended in the calm air, the world below seems to move at a different pace. The rush of modern life fades away, replaced by the ancient rhythms of the seasons and the sun. The mountains, old and wise, stand guard over valleys painted in 1,000 shades of green. Rivers trace shimmering paths through the terrain, their waters reflecting the vast open sky. It is a place where one can observe the simple, profound connection between the land and the people who call it home, a connection that has been nurtured over countless generations. Imagine for a moment that you are here with us, looking down from this peaceful vantage point. There is no need to rush, no destination to reach. The journey itself is the reward. We are simply observers, watching as the morning mist gently lifts to reveal the world below. The experience of seeing Liuyang from the air is akin to listening to a gentle piece of music. Each element plays its part in a grand, soothing symphony. It is a composition of immense beauty, one that settles the mind and brings a sense of profound tranquility to the soul. Look there, below us. That is the Liuyang River. From our vantage point in the sky, it does not rush or roar. It simply glides. It appears as a ribbon of liquid silver, carefully laid across the green velvet of the land. It catches the sunlight and shimmers, a constant moving presence in an otherwise still picture. The river is the lifeblood of this region, a silent witness to the passage of time. It has carved the valleys and nourished the soil for millennia, its journey slow but unstoppable. It moves with a purpose that is ancient and unhurried, a lesson in patience for all who observe it. As we follow its course, we can see how it shapes the world around it. The most vibrant greens are found along its banks, where the soil is rich and the trees grow tall and full. It bends and curves with an artist's grace, creating gentle loops and wide, sweeping turns. Small boats, looking like water insects from this height, drift slowly on its surface, their wakes leaving temporary patterns on the water. The river connects everything. It flows from the mountains, past the farms, through the villages and towards the city, a unifying thread in the beautiful tapestry of Liuyang. It asks for nothing, yet gives everything. The water itself seems to hold the color of the sky. On a clear morning, it is a brilliant pale blue, reflecting the endless heavens above. In the soft light of late afternoon, it can take on a warmer, golden hue, mirroring the gentle decline of the sun. This river is more than just water. It is a source of peace. Its constant, gentle flow seems to wash away worries, carrying them downstream and out of sight. The silver ribbon of the Liuyang River is a gift of tranquility to the land and to the observer. Now let us lift our gaze towards the horizon. Here the mountains of Liuyang rise to meet the sky. They are not sharp, jagged peaks that challenge the heavens, but rather ancient, rounded hills that seem to slumber under a thick blanket of green. They roll across the landscape like gentle waves on a vast, motionless ocean. From above, their sheer scale is breathtaking, a world of deep forests and hidden valleys stretching as far as the eye can see. These mountains are the guardians of Liuyang, their silent presence defining the character of the entire region. They exude a sense of immense calm and timeless stability. The green that covers them is not a single uniform color. It is a mosaic of countless different shades, a testament to the rich diversity of life that thrives here. There are the deep, dark greens of the old-growth forests in the shaded valleys, and the bright, almost lime-colored greens of new growth on the sun-drenched slopes. Patches of bamboo create areas of feathery, lighter green, while pine forests contribute a more bluish, somber tone. As the wind whispers over their surfaces, you can almost see the colors shift and ripple, as if the mountains themselves are breathing, slow and deep. These hills hold the secrets of the seasons. In the spring, they are adorned with the soft blush of blossoming trees, a delicate and fleeting beauty. In the summer, their green deepens into a lush, vibrant canopy, full of life and energy. As autumn arrives, patches of gold, orange, and red appear, painting the slopes with a warm, fiery palette. To look upon these mountains is to feel a sense of perspective. They have stood here for an eternity, witnessing the rise and fall of dynasties, the changing of cultures, and the quiet lives of generations. Our own concerns seem to shrink in their presence, put into their proper place by the sheer scale of geological time. There is a profound peace to be found in their steadfastness, a feeling of being grounded and connected to the enduring power of the earth. They are a silent invitation to let go of the ephemeral and embrace the eternal, to find stillness in their ancient, green embrace. Let us now descend a little, to observe the places where human hands have worked in harmony with the land. Below us, the countryside unfolds into a magnificent patchwork quilt of agricultural fields. These are not the vast, monotonous monocultures of industrial farming, but a beautiful and intricate mosaic of smaller plots, each carefully tended. Squares of deep green sit beside rectangles of golden yellow. Lines of tilled dark earth run parallel to patches of bright, flowering crops. It is a landscape shaped by both nature and nurture, a testament to a long and respectful relationship between people and the soil. Each patch tells a story of diligence and care. From this height, we cannot see the farmers, but we can see the results of their labor everywhere. The neat, straight rows of vegetables, the flooded, shimmering surfaces of rice paddies, and the orderly arrangements of tea bushes on the hillsides all speak of a deep understanding of the land. This is not a conquest of nature, but a collaboration with it. The fields follow the natural contours of the hills, the irrigation channels trace the paths of least resistance, and the crops are chosen to suit the soil and the climate. It is a form of artistry, a living sculpture created over generations. The colors of this patchwork change with the time of day and the season. In the early morning, the rice paddies act as perfect mirrors, reflecting the soft pinks and oranges of the dawn sky. As the sun climbs higher, the colors become more vibrant and distinct, the greens more intense, the yellows more brilliant. There is a deep sense of order and peace in this managed landscape. The careful geometry of the fields, the gentle curves of the terraces, and the logical flow of the irrigation systems all contribute to a feeling of calm and purpose. It is a world where everything has its place, where human effort creates beauty rather than chaos. To fly over these fields is to witness a quiet, productive harmony. It is a reminder that human presence on the earth does not have to be destructive. It can be creative, respectful, and can result in a landscape that is both productive and breathtakingly lovely. As we drift over the patchwork of fields and forests, we begin to see small clusters of human settlement. These are the villages of Liuyang, nestled into the protective crooks of the hills, or scattered along the banks of the river. From the air, they appear as collections of grey-tiled roofs and whitewashed walls, huddled together as if for warmth and companionship. They do not impose themselves on the landscape. Rather, they seem to have grown out of it, as naturally as the trees and the stones. Each village has its own unique character, its own quiet rhythm of life. We can see narrow pathways winding between the houses, connecting homes to fields and to the river. In the center of a village, there might be a small open square, a place for the community to gather. Wisps of smoke curl lazily from chimneys, a sign of hearths and homes, of meals being prepared and families coming together. These villages are not just collections of buildings. They are living, breathing communities, held together by shared work, shared history, and a shared love for the land that sustains them. The placement of these settlements is never random. They are situated with a wisdom born of long experience. They are often found on the sunny side of a hill, protected from the harshest winds. They are close to a source of fresh water, a stream or a well that is the heart of the village. They are positioned to have easy access to the fertile fields in the valley below. This careful, practical placement creates a sense of profound rightness, a feeling that these villages belong exactly where they are. They are a perfect example of human ingenuity working in concert with the natural environment. Looking down on these peaceful hamlets, one can't help but feel a sense of gentle nostalgia, even for a life one has never known. There is a simplicity and a coherence to them that is deeply appealing. Life here seems to follow the dependable cycles of the sun and the seasons. From our serene position in the sky, these villages represent a haven of peace, a reminder of a quieter, more connected way of living, far from the complexities and pressures of the modern metropolis. Our journey now takes us towards the edge of the county, where the rural landscape begins to give way to something different. Here lies the city of Liuyang, and as the first light of dawn breaks, we can witness its gentle awakening. Before the sun has even climbed above the horizon, the sky is painted in soft shades of lavender and rose. The city below is still mostly dark, a silhouette of buildings against the brightening sky, but here and there, the first lights begin to appear. Streetlights cast long, lonely pools of orange onto the empty roads, their glow soft and muted in the pre-dawn mist. As the light grows stronger, the city slowly reveals its form. We can see the grid of streets, the shapes of apartment blocks, and the open spaces of parks and squares. The Liuyang River flows right through the heart of the urban area, its surface a dark, glassy mirror reflecting the first colors of the dawn. For a few precious moments, the city is in a state of perfect tranquility. There is no traffic, no noise, no rush. Then the first signs of life begin to stir. A solitary bus, its interior warmly lit, makes its way along a main thoroughfare. The lights come on in a few high-rise windows, tiny squares of yellow in the vast grey facades. Along the riverbanks, we can just make out the small figures of people engaging in their morning exercises. The awakening is not a sudden jolt, but a gradual and organic process, like a flower slowly opening its petals to the morning sun. This moment between the darkness of night and the full light of day is a magical one. The city seems to be caught between two worlds, between dream and reality. The soft, diffused light smooths over the hard edges of the concrete and steel, lending the urban environment a surprising softness and beauty. From our high perch, we can appreciate the structure and scale of the city without the distraction of its usual noise and frantic energy. It is a reminder that even in our most complex creations, there are moments of profound peace and simple beauty to be found, if we only know when and where to look. Now, the sun begins its slow descent towards the western hills, and a new kind of magic transforms the city of Liuyang. This is the hour of dusk, a time of transition when the world is painted in the most extraordinary colors. The sky, which was a brilliant blue just a short while ago, now becomes a canvas for breathtaking gradients of orange, pink, and deep purple. These colors are reflected in the surface of the river, turning it into a flowing stream of liquid fire and twilight. The hard lines of the city's architecture soften in the fading light, and the entire scene takes on a dreamlike quality. As the natural light fades, the city begins to create its own. One by one, then in a great cascade, the lights turn on. The streets become rivers of gold, traced by the headlights and taillights of the evening traffic. The windows of apartment buildings and offices light up, creating a vast and sparkling mosaic of human life. The bridges that span the Liuyang River are often adorned with decorative lights, their brilliant colors shimmering on the dark water below. The city transforms from a thing of concrete and glass into a galaxy of man-made stars spread across the darkening land. From our aerial perspective, this transformation is mesmerizing. We are watching the city put on its evening attire, and it is a spectacle of great beauty. The cool blues of the twilight sky provide a perfect backdrop for the warm, orange glow of the city lights. There's a sense of community in this collective illumination, a feeling of thousands of lives and stories unfolding simultaneously in the buildings below. The energy of the city changes. The purposefulness of the day gives way to the more relaxed, social atmosphere of the evening. This view of the illuminated city at dusk evokes a feeling of quiet wonder. It is a testament to human creativity and our ability to create beauty even in the darkness. The symphony of lights is both grand and intimate, representing the collective life of a whole community, while also hinting at the individual homes and families within. To witness this nightly spectacle from above is to feel a sense of connection to the human world. but from a peaceful, detached distance. It is the perfect, calming end to the day, a final display of beauty before the city settles into the quiet of the night. Our journey above the beautiful landscapes of Liuyang is now drawing to a close. We have seen the land awaken in the soft light of dawn. We have felt the warmth of its afternoon sun, and we have watched as it settled into the sparkling tranquility of night. We have drifted over ancient mountains, followed the shimmering path of the river, and observed the quiet harmony of its fields and villages. We have witnessed a world that moves with a gentle, unhurried rhythm, a world that offers a profound sense of peace to all who take the time to observe it. Now, I invite you to close your eyes for a moment. Let the images of Liuyang remain in your mind. Picture yourself floating gently in the calm, quiet air. Feel the soft breeze on your skin. Below you, the green hills roll away into the misty distance. The river glides silently on its endless journey. The patchwork of fields lies peacefully under the open sky. There is no noise here, no rush, no worry. There is only the steady, gentle pulse of the natural world and the quiet beauty of a land in perfect harmony with itself. Let this feeling of calm settle over you. Allow the peace of Liuyang to become your own. Imagine that the gentle flow of the river can wash away your troubles, and that the steadfastness of the mountains can lend you their strength and serenity. In your mind, you can return to this place whenever you need a moment of stillness. It is a sanctuary that you can carry with you, a mental landscape where your mind can rest and rejuvenate. The quiet beauty of this place is a gift, one that can bring comfort long after the journey is over. So, as you go about your day, or as you prepare for sleep, hold on to this sense of peace. Remember the silver ribbon of the river and the green blanket of the hills. Remember the quiet villages and the city sparkling like a jewel in the dusk. Liuyang is more than just a place on a map. It is a feeling, a state of mind. It is an invitation to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to appreciate the simple, profound beauty of the world around us. Let your mind escape there and find rest in its tranquil embrace.